Time now for Weather Watch, brought to you by Ag Risk Advisors and WSR Insurance.
Matt Makens here with this week's Weather Watch. I hope it finds you doing well. As we prepare for the holiday season, very cold temperatures will spread out across a lot of the country. And of course, we've been keeping you up to date on that on social media, where those biggest impact areas will be. For this Weather Watch, we're going to kind of combine a couple of things. The National Cattleman newspaper you're picking up in December and the next one in January. Both are kind of focusing on this winter and how things are changing in the realm of La Nina. So in this Weather Watch, let's break down what's happening with La Nina. Ocean conditions shown here in all the shades. Warmer than average, colder than average. Sea surface temperatures are highlighted in the black boxes where we look for El Nino or La Nina. Obviously, in this case, La Nina, colder than normal ocean conditions here, the blue shades. Where we've seen some changes is this box right in here, just off of South America, beginning to warm up a little bit. Overall, though, the ocean's not showing much of a change regarding La Nina. That is different when we look at the atmosphere. The atmosphere in November and early December become much weaker in a La Nina phase. Looking at the same kind of idea here, but not the ocean, looking at the atmosphere. For La Nina in November and early December, it was one of the weakest moments we've had in this current 2.5 to 3 year phase of La Nina. It's the weakest in over 2 years. So we're starting to see some changes regarding La Nina and the pattern. Coming out in your mailboxes, as we talked about in the next couple of National Cattlemen, I kind of break down what happens when we have a strong La Nina, get into a weak La Nina, or strong El Nino and weak El Nino, as those cases will be as we go later, as we get into the future, next summer, next fall, next winter, we may be talking about El Nino conditions. So I break this down. What we may see for the rest of this winter into spring is a combination of strong La Nina then becoming weaker. And what happens here is a strong La Nina, a lot more drought in the plains, wetter for the southwest, a weaker La Nina, much more droughty, if you will, over the west, and we start to bring in some precip across the plains. We're starting to see that transition already. So side by side, we're already seeing the transition from a super strong La Nina to a weaker one. But again, you're going to read a lot more details on this and the possibility of some El Nino conditions. Those are coming into your National Cattleman newspapers. Again, those are headed your way into mailboxes soon for the December issue as well as the January one. That's this week's Weather Watch. I'm Matt Makens.
Weather Watch is brought to you by Ag Risk Advisors, with you no matter the weather. And by WSR Insurance, providing insurance solutions for more than a century. Visit their websites for more details.